Everyone knows the Steam Deck as the leading way to play your favorite Steam games on the move, away from the PC. But how does it compare to the Asus Rog Ally? And does the Steam Deck still hold up in the market today? Let's take a closer look at the devices. The Steam Deck is straightforward to use and comfortable to hold, but part of me hoped that the screen was a little bit bigger and the size of the controllers a little smaller to allow more display space. But the sizing is perfect for what it was designed for. But not every game is compatible with these device controllers, especially those that rely on keyboard interactions like typing. But the games that do work well with the controller layout perform incredibly well. But these handheld game consoles do struggle with battery life, especially when running graphically intensive games. On the Asus Rog Ally, it felt like I was getting around 1 hour of game time without it being plugged in. And both the fans on the Steam Deck and the Asus Rog Ally can get quite warm because of the constant fan output and heat. And on the Asus Rog Ally, that can get quite loud. And it seems to get even louder when plugged in because it uses the CPU boost function. When it comes to graphics and performance, the Steam Deck still performs really well even though it's got the weaker chip when compared to the Rog Ally. The Z1 Extreme in the Asus Rog Ally offers a more powerful and future-proof chip. It allows the Rog Ally to play at a slightly higher refresh rate. You can check out our video where we played BeamNG Drive in max settings on the Rog Ally to see how it runs. I'll leave that in the link below. The Rog Ally is one of the best handhelds out there right now. Sure, it's not as powerful as something like the One X Fly. And yes, there's even the newer Rog Ally X you can get now. But the base model still holds up really well. Now, is it better than the Steam Deck? That kinda depends on what you're looking for. The Ally's got the stronger chip, no doubt, but it's not as well balanced as a Steam Deck overall. The deck just feels much more smoother. Everything's super integrated with Steam, and playing games on it is much more seamless than most other handhelds. It just feels more put together. The Ally runs on Windows 11, which is cool for flexibility, but it can bring some issues too, like glitches, bugs, and the occasional compatibility problem. And if you grab the Steam Deck OLED version, the experience gets even better. The screen's amazing, super vibrant, and rich display really helps to level up the whole thing. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the Steam Deck, you can find our Steam Deck review on our website, and I'll leave that in the link in the description below.